which we'll talk about in a minute. And they've done some toll collection bailouts. You and I are responsible for any toll that Cintra cannot collect on this roadway. So, again, they always find a way to make us be on the hook for all the losses. And they went into junk bond status on this project last year. Here's what Senator Nichols himself said about P3s. They are designed to extract exorbitant toll rates, as you can tell from the 95 cents a mile. That's exorbitant. Yet, he still voted for them 4 years in a row. Then the expert testimony in 2007, he said, Dennis Enright, P3s cost 50% more than if the toll road stayed in the public's hands. 50% more. And he said it's always best to keep those projects public instead of private. Y'all know Michelle Malkin, right? Conservative columnist Michelle Malkin. She calls P3s corporate welfare because they are. Because they socialize the loss, as you can tell, and they privatize the profit. They are actually guaranteed profits in these contracts. The contracts are all negotiated in secret, and they have these non-compete provisions in them. That basically means that TxDot, or even a toll entity, a public toll entity, is prohibited from expanding free roads surrounding the foreign-owned toll road. In that State Highway 130 project, it goes around Austin, the non-compete zone is the entire counties of Caldwell and Guadalupe. They can't build any more freeways through that stretch of the state for the life of this contract, which is 52 years. Now that is a crime. Any elected official that allows our public infrastructure decisions to be determined by the profits of a private company, well, we're being sold out, aren't we? This is a bad deal. Here's some more proto bills. Now this was in 2011, so we're going back a session. SB 1420 was the TxDot sunset bill, and this allowed 15 Texas roads. So you can tell from 2011 to 2013, they increased the number from 15 to 21. The number just keeps getting bigger. And Senator Nichols supports all this. It's for a half a century. So that's going to outlive you and I. They also passed HB 1112. Now this was in 2011, but he also put the bill forward in 2009, but it didn't pass till 2011. He authored this bill. This allows something called system financing. That basically is like Robin Hood for toll roads. It lets them take the toll revenues from one road, let's just say 59. If they told it, they could take the toll revenue from that and pledge it to or use it to build another toll road on another road. Let's say I-30 or something. And then they can use the toll revenues on that to go pledge it to another one, and then to another one, to another one. So you can't ever take the toll off Road A, 59, because you've pledged the toll revenues and borrowed against them on two or three other projects. They call it multi-leveraging. At the end of the day, it allows them to keep the toll in place forever because the toll can never come off the first road. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I can go through it with you if you're confused. But it's called system financing. It also allows these toll authorities to use borrowed money to secure more borrowed money. Well, that would be like us paying off our credit cards with another credit card. Guess what? Companies don't let you do that. They'll throw you in jail if you keep trying to do that. Yet here's what our politicians are doing in broad daylight. So it's a bad deal. Also in 2011, another bill he authored, SB 19, expands all toll road authorities. It could be the North Texas Tollway Authority or a regional mobility authority like Loop 49 is controlled by it. They now have something called primacy. Now because of this road funding shortfall that we talked about first, they have in a long-range plan that the federal government requires the state to do. We have a short-range plan called a TIP, it's a 4-year plan. We have a long-range plan called an MTP, which is a 25-year plan. Sorry for all the acronyms. I don't set them up, that's just what the government does. But in the long-range plan now, since 2003, virtually every road project, expansion of our roads, is marked as a toll road, particularly in the metro areas, because they think they can profit from that congestion. So, with all these things marked toll, this primacy bill really comes into play because then you understand, now the toll entities have control of those roadways. And when